flying over the Atlantic Ocean, the sky clear, the sun bright, and the sea stretching endlessly beneath you. Then suddenly, without warning, your compass begins to spin. Your radio goes silent, and the world seems to vanish into thin air. This is not the beginning of a science fiction movie. This is the Bermuda Triangle, one of the most mysterious and unsettling places on Earth. For decades, the Bermuda Triangle has been whispered about in stories of lost ships, ghostly planes, and unexplained vanishings. Sailors feared it. Pilots avoided it. Historians and scientists try to explain it, yet, even now, the truth remains hidden beneath waves that seem to guard their secrets well. But what exactly is the Bermuda Triangle? Geographically, it's not even an officially marked place on a map. It's a loosely defined region of the Atlantic Ocean, forming a triangle between Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Inside this invisible zone, strange disappearances have been reported for centuries. More than 1,000 ships and planes are believed to have vanished without a trace. The first chilling stories stretch back to the days of Christopher Columbus. In 1492, while sailing across the Atlantic, Columbus reported strange compass malfunctions and mysterious lights dancing across the sky, near what we now call the Bermuda Triangle. Imagine being out on an open sea, in a wooden ship, centuries before modern navigation, watching your compass go haywire and strange lights flicker above you. It must have felt like entering another world. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the stories only grow stranger. One of the most famous disappearances happened in December 1945. A squadron of 5 U.S. Navy planes, known as Flight 19, took off from Florida for a routine training mission. But something went terribly wrong. The pilots reported their instruments failing, their compasses spinning, and their sense of direction completely lost. Their last radio transmissions were filled with confusion and panic. Not only did Flight 19 vanish without a trace, but the rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared. 6 planes, 27 men gone. Forever. This was not an isolated case. Over the years, stories of ghost ships found drifting without crews, planes vanishing in clear skies, and entire vessels lost in calm waters have piled up. One chilling tale is that of the USS Cyclops, a massive Navy ship carrying over 300 men during World War I in March 1918. The ship set sail from Barbados to Baltimore. It never arrived. No wreckage, no distress call, no bodies, just silence. To this day, it remains one of the U.S. Navy's largest non-combat losses of life. So what could be behind these disappearances? The theories are as mysterious as the triangle itself. Some believe in magnetic anomalies that confuse instruments, pulling ships and planes off course. Others whisper of violent weather patterns, sudden rogue waves, or even underwater earthquakes that could swallow vessels whole. And then there are those who believe the answers lie far beyond science. Could the Bermuda Triangle be hiding remnants of a lost civilization, like Atlantis, deep beneath the waves? Or is it a natural gateway, a portal to another dimension? The legends are endless, and every new disappearance seems to add fuel to the fire. But here's the strange thing: despite its frightening reputation, the Bermuda Triangle is also one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. Thousands of ships and planes pass safely through it every year. So why do some vanish, while most don't? Is it all a coincidence, or is there something hidden, waiting, and choosing its victims? Before we dive deeper into the chilling theories and unexplained events, let me ask you this. If you were a sailor or a pilot, would you dare cross the Bermuda Triangle, or would you take the long way around, just to avoid its mysteries? Let's return to the year 1918 and the mysterious disappearance of the USS Cyclops. Imagine standing on the deck of this enormous ship, nearly 550 feet long, carrying thousands of tons of cargo, and surrounded by hundreds of crew members. The ship was built strong, designed to endure storms, and manned by experienced sailors. Yet as it entered the Bermuda Triangle, it simply vanished. Not a single distress signal was ever received. The ocean swallowed it whole. Even today, with modern sonar and underwater scanning technology. No trace of the Cyclops has ever been found. It's as if the sea itself erased the ship from history. But the Cyclops was not alone. Her two sister ships Proteus and Nereus also vanished years later under equally mysterious circumstances, both while sailing near the same region. 3 ships, connected by design and fate, lost forever to the triangle. Coincia? Cor-Sur. Curse. Stories like these spread quickly, capturing the imagination of the world. Newspapers printed headlines about the Devil's Triangle, a place where no one was safe. Some believed the area was cursed, others thought it was haunted, and a few even claimed it was the doorway to another world. Then came another story flight, DC-2-3, in December 1948. A passenger plane carrying 29 people vanished while flying from Puerto Rico to Miami. The last words from the pilot were calm. All is well. But minutes later, the plane was gone. No wreckage, no survivors. Families waited in agony, hoping for news, but none ever came. For those left behind, the triangle was no longer a legend. It was a cruel and personal reality. Not long after, another tragedy struck. In 1963, the Marine Sulphur Queen, a massive tanker carrying molten sulfur and 39 crewmen, set sail from Texas to Norfolk. Somewhere near the Bermuda Triangle, it disappeared. When fragments of the ship were eventually found, investigators were left with more questions than answers. What could destroy a steel tanker so completely, leaving only broken scraps behind? And yet, not every disappearance happened in stormy weather or dangerous seas. Many occurred on calm, sunny days when no one expected disaster. Pilots reported strange cloud formations, glowing waters, or sudden walls of fog that swallowed entire planes. Sailors spoke of seas that churned violently without warning, as if the ocean itself was alive and angry. This raises a troubling question. Are these vanishings accidents of nature? Or is there something deeper, something we cannot see or measure lurking in the Bermuda Triangle? Scientists have offered explanations, but none fully account for the mystery. Some point to methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor, which could bubble up and sink ships in seconds. Others blame violent storms, hurricanes, and rogue waves, massive walls of water that can appear without warning. Pilots, meanwhile, speak of magnetic fields in the triangle that disrupt compasses and navigation systems. But even these scientific theories leave gaps. Why does the Bermuda Triangle seem to choose certain ships and planes, while allowing thousands of others to pass unharmed? If it were only weather or waves, shouldn't we see similar patterns elsewhere in the world's oceans? And so, the myths live on. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle hides the ruins of Atlantis, with powerful ancient technologies still pulsing beneath the sea. Others imagine it as a portal, a place where time and space twist and fold into another dimension, a gateway to the unknown. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The Bermuda Triangle continues to capture the world as seen. It is both a graveyard of lost souls and a canvas for our deepest fears. It represents the unknown, the unexplained, and perhaps the unknowable. So let me ask you again. If you were given the chance to sail or fly through the Bermuda Triangle, would you go? Or would you stay far, far away? By now, you've heard of the chilling Disappearances ships, vanishing without distress calls, planes lost in clear skies, and entire crews erased as though they never existed. But could there be evidence that helps us solve this puzzle? Or are we doomed to keep searching in the dark, never finding the truth behind America's greatest mystery? Let's start with the scientific side. Some oceanographers believe the Bermuda Triangle is a hotspot for violent weather. This region sits where powerful Atlantic storms and hurricanes are born. Sudden squalls can rise out of nowhere, bringing walls of rain and waves as tall as buildings. A ship caught in such a storm, especially in the days before modern radar, might never stand a chance. A plane flying into hurricane-force winds could be ripped apart in seconds. There's also the theory of rogue waves. Unlike regular waves, rogue waves are unpredictable giants, forming when smaller waves merge into a sudden wall of water. Scientists have recorded rogue waves reaching up to 100 feet tall. Imagine being on a ship in calm seas when, without warning, a mountain of water crashes down and swallows everything. That could explain some of the vanishings, but not all, because many planes disappeared in clear skies, far above the waves. So what about magnetic anomalies? Pilots have long reported strange behavior in their instruments while flying over the triangle. Compasses spin wildly, pointing in the wrong direction. Insomnicasis planes seem to drift off course without pilots realizing it until it's too late. The Earth's magnetic field is complex, and some scientists suggest the Bermuda Triangle sits in a rare place where true north and magnetic north line up, confusing even advanced navigation systems. Could this explain Flight 19's desperate radio calls as their instruments failed one after another? Maybe. But even with these explanations, doubt lingers. If it's just storms, rogue waves, or magnetism, why does the Bermuda Triangle remain so infamous, while other parts of the ocean with similar dangers do not? Why do we remember these disappearances so vividly, as if they belong to a category all their own? This is where legend takes over, and the stories get stranger. One theory suggests that the Bermuda Triangle is hiding a gateway to another dimension. Strange, glowing fogs, spinning clouds, and sudden vanishings are explained as ships or planes slipping through a rift in time and space. Some even believe those who vanish may not be gone forever, just trapped somewhere else, in a world parallel to our own. Then there is the legend of Atlantis. For centuries, people have speculated that the lost city lies beneath the Atlantic Ocean. Some believe the triangle's strange forces are the result of powerful ancient technologies buried deep under the sea. Energy so strong that it interferes with ships, planes, and even the minds of those who enter. Others point to UFOs. Witnesses have claimed to see strange lights in the skies above the triangle. Could extraterrestrial visitors be responsible for the vanishings, taking ships, planes, and people for reasons beyond our understanding? While science rejects these claims, the stories continue to spread, fueled by mystery and fear. But maybe the scariest theory of all is also the simplest. Human error. Pilots miscalculate, sailors lose their bearings. Storms strike faster than expected, and tragedies unfold in silence. The Bermuda Triangle may not be cursed, it may just be a mirror reflecting back the fragility of human life against the unforgiving power of nature. And yet, the feeling remains. When you look at a map and trace that triangle between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, it feels different from anywhere else on Earth. It feels haunted. It feels alive. It feels as if the ocean itself is watching. Think about it. A place where Christopher Columbus saw strange lights in the sky, where Flight 19 vanished with 27 men, followed by a rescue plane that disappeared the same day, where a giant Navy ship with 300 souls was swallowed whole and never seen again, where tankers, cargo ships, and passenger planes went missing, even on calm, sunny days. Can all of that really be explained away? Or is there something deeper, something that science cannot yet measure waiting in the deep? The Bermuda Triangle is more than a mystery. It is a story about human fear, human imagination, and our endless curiosity about the unknown. It reminds us how little we truly understand about our planet. We think we've mapped every ocean, charted every sky, but the triangle whispers back. Not everything can be explained. So the question remains, what do you believe? Is the Bermuda Triangle nothing more than storms, waves, and human mistakes? Or is it a doorway to secrets we are not meant to know? Imagine being on a flight, the sky blue, the ocean calm, when suddenly your compass fails, your radio goes silent. The horizon bends and twists. What would you feel in that moment? Terror, wonder, or the chilling realization that you may be the next soul lost to America's greatest mystery? The truth may never be found. Ships will keep sailing. Planes will keep flying. And the Bermuda Triangle will continue to watch, silent and patient. A mystery that belongs not just to history books, but to the imagination of every person who dares to wonder. And maybe that is the power of the Bermuda Triangle. It keeps us asking questions. It keeps us curious. It keeps us afraid. And sometimes, fear is the greatest mystery of all. Before you leave, tell me in the comments. What do you think is the real reason behind the disappearances? Do you believe it's storms, magnetic fields, or something far stranger? If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button. It helps us bring you more unsolved history and ancient mysteries. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. And if you know someone who loves mysteries as much as you do, share this video with them. Let's keep the conversation alive, because the Bermuda Triangle isn't finished with us yet. Stay connected. Thanks for watching.